What if I told you that you are loved? What if I told you that you are beautiful? What if I told you that you are the grand finale to creation, made after supernovas and angels, and you may not be the prototypical girl, and your hair may possess more personality and less curl, but just know that after God created this majestic world, He saved the best for last. He made you. So don't try to convince me that you're not beautiful, because you're the capstone to His creation. And after He created you, He said, nah, this isn't good. It isn't good for man to be alone. So He went back to His workshop within the human soul. He grabbed the rib from Adam's side and created the biggest prize this world has never earned. A prize that we don't even deserve. He made you, and after He breathed life into your soul and exhaled love into your lungs, He released the words, "It is good." That wasn't just good. You see, you were created to complete the story of creation. The Creator is the only one who can define the created, and He said it wasn't right without you here. His image isn't completely revealed until you appear. You are described in Hebrew as the Edzer Kenita. Without getting too deep into linguistics, Edzer, the description used only 20 times in the entire Bible, refers to God coming through when humanity is desperately in need. And He used this word one other time, and it was to describe your role in the midst of creation. Kenita, to be alongside, opposite to, or counterpart of. You were crafted alongside Adam, fashioned from his rib. You are the opposite to him in gender and an image of our Creator. You are the counterpart to Him. Without you, God didn't see humanity complete. So you, dearly beloved daughter, are not just a good ending to a tale of creation's beginning. You are the life-saving counterpart. And maybe the phraseology doesn't make your heart skip a beat, but just wait. Do you hear it? The sound of the Father's heart beating. Boom, boom, boom. And it beats for you, His beloved daughter, the jewel of His creation. It's crescendo completing your arrival. He knew you before you were a thought, impregnated in the heart of your mother. You were birthed into destiny as a daughter, and your identity exists not in your abilities, but in your existence. You did nothing to deserve it, and yet He loved you. Written before the dawn of time on the palms of His hands, He spoke your existence. Beauty to reveal to the world, strength to call out from the world, adventures to partake in within the world. You exist for the most beautiful purpose. You reveal beauty just by existing. But the tabloids will tell you differently. Breaking news. As you stand in the mirror and you can hear the trashy tabloids tell you about what needs fixing, staring deeply into all your flaws, you think, if only I could see myself clearly. And in your head, you hear the beat of the Father's heart beat over and over the blare of the full volume hashtags. Hashtag thigh gap, hashtag Instagood, hashtag beautiful, hashtag selfie, hashtag lonely, hashtag culture of social media that seems real, but is the best of everyone's lives displayed for a number of likes. All the while, you don't like the reflection of the person you're staring at in the mirror. Made up with makeup, but can you ever really cover, girl, your insecurities like a man who sees his reflection in a mirror but turns and forgets what he has seen? You've forgotten your identity. So you're standing there. These thoughts envelop all sense of your cranium, and you fear all you can do is cope your way through life. Maybe you hide behind your abilities to remain unseen, or maybe you try to let your large personality hide your little insecurities, but He made you for more. Trust me, our Creator is not into making trash. You, precious daughter, are more precious than any jewel a man could purchase. You were bought for a purpose. You illuminate the darkness of false pretense by exposing real beauty in the light of who He says you are. You are secure in the Father's hands, for there is nowhere you can run, fly, dive, or hide from His presence. You are pursued in His love that took your name in His palms, then was pierced by our sin for relationship. You are adored and adorned. And not just in a physical sense of being, because our being is fading, but in understanding that the lilies of the valley remain clothed in splendor and are greater, and you are greater than any of the withering flowers in a field. You were created to be loved. You were created to be fully known, and you were created to be accepted. Newsflash. You are loved. You are fully known. You are accepted by a God who made atoms and oceans. You are more precious than any jewel a man could buy. Our God isn't in the business of making trash. If he was, then he wouldn't have made you.